Hello and welcome to a game for StarLadder Season 4. We're gonna have 3D Max taking it up against FUBAR, and it's gonna be 3D Max on the Dire side, FUBAR on the Radiant side, with the first pick going to the Dire side. If you're wondering why that is, it's because for StarLadder, the first team that is complete in the lobby can have either, they can choose. Do you want to choose the side or do you want to have first pick? And well, this is how this can happen. So if FUBAR chose Radiant, then 3D Max will have first pick. Basically that. So let's see how they're gonna be doing with that. And the reason, by the way, why you would pick Radiant right now is because you can pull the mid lane, and just a nice experience that way. But for the same, well, we might, for all we know, 3D Max might be the one to have picked first pick in the Dire side, and then FUBAR picks Radiant. We'll see. Anyway, that is why we are in this game. Anyway. StarLadder Season 4. My name is Sheever, and we're gonna see a good game, hopefully. Both these teams are a bit of the rising stars of Dota 2 right now, so we might see some nice plays coming up from them, as they need to fight hard to get those 3 points, which they are fighting for, as this is a league system. The top 4 of the point system will be getting an invite to the Kiev Cyber Arena in Ukraine for the offline finals. And both of these teams still have a chance to get that. They are supposed to play 15 matches in total, and right now we're about halfway there. We have 11 play days done. Most of the teams have played about 6 matches or so. Some a bit more, some a bit less. If you want to find out more about that, you can go to dota2.starladder.tv. That one. So go there. As we see the Undying and the Bounty Hunter being banned out, as well as the Batrider and the Magnus, and that will leave the Darkseer to be picked up as a first pick for 3D Max, and it leaves FUBAR to think about what they actually want to do with their lanes. And we of course still have the Templar Assassin in the pool, as well as the Jakiro, who is a support that we have seen very regularly as well. A support that is just solid, is always there, always decent. Can do dual lanes, can do tri lanes. You're basically not giving anything away about how you're gonna be doing how you're gonna be playing your game. If you pick up the Jakiro, it's just very safe. And we see them thinking about the next pick, because the next pick probably will give something away. Maybe still the Templar Assassin if they want to pick it up. They could also go for the Rubik if they want to just go already saying, you know what, we're going to have probably a tri-lane going off right there. Of course we still have the Sven in the pool, a hero that we've seen a lot lately. So yeah, plenty of options left, as they are just sticking at the bonus time, and it's gonna be the Enigma actually, so going for some team fight, going for a hero that could potentially be in the jungle, could be on a long lane solo. We're gonna assume he's gonna be in the jungle though, that's basically what my theory is gonna be. But he can do everything, basically. So let's see how that Enigma will be doing. It also kind of gives away, if you indeed assume that he's going to be in the jungle, we'll give away that Jakiro is going to be on a dual lane, meaning that 3D Max, either they pick up a jungle hero now as well, to make sure that they at least have some of their own golden experience to be picked up in the jungle. Or they're gonna just say, you know what, we know that you have a dual lane, we're just gonna make sure that you are gonna be outnumbered and therefore losing the tri-lane. Or dual lane in that case, the dual lane versus tri-lane. Perhaps. We'll see though. They're also taking into their bonus time, also not really sure what they want to do. Leaving the Templar Assassin in the pool so far. They could pick up the Rubik just to make sure that they have got that as black hole steal possibility, and of course Enigma is a good hero to go for together with the Darkseer normally, and of course they're on different teams right now, but if you do manage to get a black hole right now on the Rubik, if you are on the side of the Darkseer, that will be a pretty solid combination. Imagine Sven and Rubik. Actually those two could be picked up right now by 3D Max, I wouldn't be surprised if they do. But Sven, Rubik steals the black hole, vacuum inside the black hole of the Rubik, and then Sven's done over the top. And then one cleave or 2 cleaves should be enough to clear up everybody. That's gonna be very painful for the opponent team. We're gonna see if that's what they're gonna be doing though, or if they want to pick up something entirely different. I mean, if they picked up those two right now, still the Sven was gonna actually be a Wisp rather than a Rubik, but they might now be up against the Faceless Void. If FUBAR wants to go for that one, it is going to be a Faceless Void that is considered, well, and a Lifestealer I guess, considered a bit of the counter against the Sven, just making sure that, well, for one, if the Faceless Void can Chronospear him, there we go, he is going to be, he's going to not be able to attack, and you can kill him before he kills you, that's basically the case. I said Lifestealer also because we have seen him before, and he is one of those heroes that can dodge the stun, and can just eat Sven up if you shut him down earlier enough. But late game, if it goes late game, that Faceless Void will definitely be the counter. So that will be the hero picked up for FUBAR. And we're inside the second banning phase. We still have Rubik in the pool. We might see that being banned out by FUBAR, as there's still the possibility of a tri-lane coming up from 3D Max. As for now, you might assume that Darkseer will be on the long lane solo, Sven and Wisp on a tri or dual lane, depending on what they still want to go for. We have a Windrunner being banned out, as FUBAR, they still need their long lane solo, so basically you're safe if you're 3D Max and you ban out long lane solos. Because we're still assuming that Enigma is going to be going into that jungle, of course. And that is what we're going to see 3D Max being banned out. For FUBAR, they're probably going to ban out heroes that they don't want to be facing in that mid lane. They themselves don't have a mid lane hero as well, though. So they need to be really careful that they don't ban out too much. Of course, Templar Assassin is still in the pool. So that might be someone that they might be willing to ban out. I say ban out because it is 3D Max that has the first pickup, so they are the ones to pick up their solo mid before FUBAR can, as we have another solo laner being banned out. Queen of Pain, also of course considered a mid lane, with FUBAR just making sure, you know what, we want you to go for a tri-lane, we don't want you to have anything in the jungle. We ban out the Chen, the Enchantress, and you might still see a Nature's Prophet being banned out there as well, but we'll see, depending on if there is some hero that they definitely don't want to be facing. Last hero being banned out now by 3D Max, as well, it's still a lot of possibilities for them. It'd still be possible to go for a for Beastmaster, Puck. I mean, all those solo lanes are still there. Taking their sweet time though. It's gonna be an Invoker. That's their solo. That's a solo lane mid hero, of course, that they don't want to be facing. So apparently 3D Max already is aware what they're going to be picking up as their mid lane hero. We'll be finding out shortly though, as Keeper of Light is the last pickup for, or last ban out for FUBAR, making sure that that tri-lane with the Sven and the Wisp is not going to be super powerful. We're going to have again 3D Max taking their time though. You would expect them to, I was expecting them to already know what they were going for with this, what they were thinking about for their mid lane hero, but maybe they already know that and they just want to decide if they pick up their solo mid lane now and risk FUBAR picking their hero up, or if they already want to give it away what it is. Because of course if you pick it up now, you also give your opponents a chance to counter it better than if you would pick it up as your last pick. So are they gonna risk it, is the question. Are they gonna risk it? "13 seconds left inside their bonus time. We still have the Templar Assassin there. It's gonna be Shadow Demon, so not giving away which hero they want to be having in the mid lane. It's gonna be the Shadow Demon Sven combination. Of course, there will be a Disruption, a Soul Catcher, Sven stun to follow up, or vice versa, whichever you prefer. But it is going to be a lot of damage going off. Of course, the Wisp Tether stun to be there as well. There's going to be a dangerous lane for FUBAR, as we're still expecting. I mean, I'm still expecting them to be having a safe lane though for both sides actually. We'll see. Secretly, of course, I hope for a tri-lane. Puck will be a pickup for FUBAR. They still needed a long lane solo and a solo laning mid. Now giving away that there's going to be a Puck going up against the combination against 3D Max. I mean, if there's gonna be a disruption, he might be able to dodge the stun from the Sven. That's gonna be, of course, his phase shift that is able to do that. And we'll see if he's able to dodge more, because he's gonna be having to dodge a lot if he's up against those 3 even. A last pickup incoming for 3D Max. They still have 8 seconds in their bonus time, but it's not that much. Let's see if they're gonna have to use everything, or if they're just gonna pick up the Templar Assassin and just go for it.
Reserve time.
Of course, they want to have something to be taking the attention away from in the mid game from that Sven, so that Sven can farm up. It will be a Miranda that gets picked up here though, making me think that we might have 2 dual lanes coming up. Miranda Shadow Demon is a combination that we see very often as well, because of course the disruption, able to get that solid stun off from the arrow if you time it properly, that is. Just to make sure that hits you. So we might have 2 dual lanes coming up for 3D Max. We'll see though. FUBAR, thinking about it, need a mid hero, unless they're gonna send Enigma or Puck mid. The possibility is still there, because as I said at the start, I'm assuming that Enigma is gonna be in the jungle, but potentially he can be on the long lane solo as well, and then Puck can be on this mid lane, or vice versa. We've seen it all before. And then you can have a trial with the Faceless Void, Jakiro, and something else. But we'll find out. They're taking their time. I mean, we still have got a lot of solo mid heroes in the pool, and I cannot believe that the Templar Assassin is not banned and not picked yet. Like, at all. Interesting. And we'll see though. They're taking into their bonus time right now, and even if they already know what they're gonna pick up, they might just be taking their time just to make sure that they at least think about what 3D Max is gonna do with their lanes. And it's gonna be a Nature's Prophet picked up. This is gonna be interesting because Nature's Prophet is, I mean, if he is on a mid lane, he's gonna be having to be aggressive. I'm hoping for an aggressive Nature's Prophet. That is of course the most interesting thing to see. And we're gonna be jumping ourselves to the Radiant side first, because that's what we're gonna watch first. I just hereby declare that.
Prepare for battle.
Let's see, we're gonna have some stand-ins playing for FUBAR. We have got Distant playing the Faceless Void as a stand-in. Korea, of course, that we know from Root Gaming, will be playing the Puck for FUBAR. FUBAR Quicks himself will be playing the Enigma, with Zap Crash playing the Jakiro, and Sweet Doda playing the Nature's Prophet. So 2 stand-ins playing for FUBAR right now. As we're already gonna see Faceless Void going towards the bottom lane, and it will be Puck probably going towards the mid lane, picked up a Null Talisman, so that will be Korea playing mid. Quicks will be denying a creep, probably in the mid lane, and then going towards the jungle, but they just profit on the long lane solo. This is gonna be dangerous. If Shui is gonna be on the versus the Trilane that we are expecting to have, I mean, he doesn't have phase shift. And that's gonna be pretty damn painful if he gets caught out like that. But we'll see if that's actually gonna be the case. And we'll have the last one. That was actually the last one. 2 heroes bottoms that Crash is gonna support. That will be just that. And I think that I'm expecting him to go into the jungle. He's just hanging around here for funds. In the meantime, we see 3D Max, who is not responsible for pausing the game. It is Hasta Joe Rotten who's going to be playing the Mirana, and he is normally the player that is the mid player for 3D Max, so we will see Mirana in the mid lane taking it up against that Puck. We'll have Darkseer played by Ace, we'll have Hayek on the Wisp, we'll have Noya on the Sven, and Hawaii is Hawaii is going to be playing the Shadow Demon for 3D Max. So that's their entire team complete, no stand-ins for them. As everybody's on the bottom lane, I don't think they're going to be able to kill off anybody, though. We see FUBAR being very careful, just hanging back and making sure that they're not going to get caught out like that. They already have got their wards up, as in the Dire side have got the wards up to make sure that the Radiant team cannot get any creeps there. And the rune is also covered with that. And that's going to be 3D Max. I'm still hoping aggressive tri-lane, though if it's not, this guy will be in a lot of trouble. If it is an aggressive tri-lane and we will have a Darkseer, for example, against an Nature's Prophet, that will be just fine. But other than that, it will be dangerous. But we'll find out soon enough, as we have a go again on the game. Go again on the game. I know, there's G's everywhere.
30 seconds to battle.
But we'll see. We have now Surge going up. Looks like the Darkseer is going to stick around the bottom lane, so no aggressive tri-lane for them, and they're going to find a Treant. So this is going to be free gold, and it is the Shadow Demon that picks it up. Woohoo! 5 experience on everybody! Oh my god, what a head start they got. But yeah, that will be a trial lane going top probably. Maybe Mirana will get some help with the Shadow Demon. Maybe Shadow Demon will be sticking around. He will at least be seeing what the rune will be if it's bottom, which it is a double damage rune, and he will pick that up. So he might be trying to go for something in the mid lane with that, as Mirana's already blocking the creep spawn right there. We already see Nature's Prophet trying to pull the creep wave back. He will be able to do it, because I don't think that these two will be getting there in time. Maybe they will. We have Noya. He can land a stun on those creeps if he wants to, if he needs to. He probably needs to, though. Can you get it? Nah, he's not even gonna try. They're just gonna let it go. That's a bit of a shame, as we have a YO but getting forced back. I mean, they had him, saw him picking it up. They had placed a ward and they had vision on the double damage rune, so now they know it is Korea. They should be a bit safe here, a bit careful. I mean, but Shadow Demon is gonna stick around by the looks of it. So 2 dual lanes indeed. And that means that Nature's Prophet is going to be a bit more happy about that one, as for now he's going to get creeps. If he can continue to do that, and if 3D Max is not willing to spend any mana on that, that will be a big plus for that Nature's Prophet. He will be getting experience, and of course it's going to be Quicks that's going to be making the difference inside the jungle here in favor of FUBAR, just getting that golden experience that otherwise well, it's not being picked up by 3D Max. They don't have a jungle hero. They have 2 dual lanes, and that can be all fine. The thing is about dual lanes right now. There's 2 dual lanes, meaning that they're outlaning 2 lanes, meaning that they're forced to have this combination going off. There's the orb. He is able to back out those phase shift. Ooh, that's close. But that's the combination that they should be continue to do. And that is, of course, I mean, if you have a dual lane versus a solo lane, it's not enough to just let your aggressor get farm. You have to either make sure that your you have to make sure that your carry gets farm, but you have to make sure also that your opponent is not getting farm, or better yet, not getting experience, or just making sure that he dies, which is a combination that they do have. And if you imagine the combination that we just saw earlier together with the soul catcher, that would have been a kill for sure. But we're gonna see if they're gonna be able to do that, as Nature's Prophet picks up a clarity, and it's gonna be Sven is not gonna be able to go in them there. I'm still expecting them to try and go for it soon, but Hayek for now is just pulling and just making sure he gets some experience on the lane, or sorry, on the creeps here, and making sure that Sven will be fine and taking all the experience for himself. As we have Hawaii walking past the ward once again, not with the dust. They see him walking there. They know, of course, it's a dual lane, but it's just harassment, I guess, in a way. Just making sure that Korea is not comfortable enough to come in close to take those last hits. And so far so good here, as Sweetota is actually being a bit ballsy right here. If Chen is coming right now, there will be a stun and a stutter. It might be enough to take him down. But so far no can do, and this way Nature's Prophet is actually doing really nice right now. He's getting experience, he's getting gold. They might want to go on it though. Will there be a stun? They need to have the vision. There's the setter. They need to have the vision. There's a stun. There's a setter stun following up as well. Right clicks to go. Spirits helping out. Will be enough. Spirits hitting. I don't think this will be enough. It will be a first blood going in the mid lane first, but we were gonna follow this one because this might still be turning into a kill as well. One more hit needed, and he gets it as well. Has to back up from the tower, but it is Sven that gets the kill up on Sweetota. Noya picking that one up, as in the same time 2 dual lanes taking the advantage over the lanes. Marana being very low, but Hester Joe Rutten was able to get a kill there, and it was actually Shadow Demon that picks up the last hit. So Hawaii getting the last hit on the kill in the mid lane. So 2 kills at the same time, and we know how the first blood went. We saw it with the disruption with the arrow. Leap was there apparently as well to make sure Miranda got back into safety afterwards. But yeah, we saw it as we heard TP going off. I guess yeah, he's TP. Yeah, we're going back towards that top lane. As we have got to Darkseer in the meantime. Got 15 last hit, not doing too bad. Faces Void though, 16 for 2. He is highest up on net worth. Sorry, up on net worth. I mean highest up on last hits. He is being followed by 3 of 3D Max though. All 3 lanes, Darkseer bottom, Mirana mid, Sven top, are right below him on last hits, and that is something that is very dangerous. So instead of having, well, I guess FUBAR is having 1 hero farming decently, while FUBAR is having 3. And of course we can count the Enigma as well. There's still a difference, that makes still a difference. I mean, definitely. And we should definitely take that into account as well. But we can't really look at those numbers. Oh, Zap Crash. Iron Shell's doing damage. Can he oh, he gets a kill with that as well. He might die for that one though. And that's gonna be Ace trying to get away. Surges himself away, pops himself. Iron Shell is now forcing this in away. Vacuum back in, and he gets a double kill. Ace! He aced his lane. Oh my god, I use League of Legends terms. Shame on me. But Ace doing a very good job there. At the same time, of course, we had another kill. It was Jikiru. No, it was Shadow Demon going down on the middle lane. With Korea getting the last hit for that one. Puck. He was able to pick up the support. Marana in the meantime has picked up an illusion rune, so they did get something in return. That's the first kill that they got. And somehow Nature's Prophet, I guess he placed a he said he shall not pass, so I guess he placed a sprout or something like that and make sure that nobody passes. But what a play from Ace. I'm glad I picked up that one, not the other kill instead. Whew. Good job myself. I can pat myself on the shoulder once in a while. But yeah, good job indeed, as we still have, I mean, Quix is farming in the jungle. Let's just take a look at what kind of effect this has on the gold graph, because it is going in favor of 3D Max. They are having the advantage on all the lanes, and it's 1500 gold in favor of 3D Max, and that is, it's not that bad, but it's only 5 minutes into the game. If it continues growing like that, that will be dangerous. As we have 3D Max, Ace again trying to go for something. This time Zap Crash backs off before it gets too dangerous. With that double kill, actually Darkseer got to be level 6 before it was even the level 6 mark. So as someone would say, I don't know who it would be, but he is out leveling time. I think it was Singstein that actually said that he is out leveling time right now. Level 6 before the 6-minute rune. Higher level than the solo mid heroes. Higher level than another low lane solo. Ace is doing brilliantly well. Sven still also out leveling time, apparently also level 6. He of course also got that kill, as we have got Ace, yeah, the courier is gonna be fine. Crash hanging around, they're still level 3, he's gonna be taking a lot of damage from that level 3 Iron Shell though. And Ace will not be too scared to come too close on that, as Faceless Void, as soon as he's level 6, he's gonna try to go for that kill on that Darkseer. That will be his goal. At the same time, if he's that far, or if he's too far behind on levels, he won't be able to get it either, so we'll see how that's gonna be going. As Quix is also level 5, no, it's both level 5. We're going to see mid lane so far, 26 for 4 upon the Mirana. We have Puck, 14 for 3. So Mirana taking the advantage on the lane. Of course, that's needed as being a double lane
Dire's
versus
middle
a
tower is
solo
under
lane.
attack.
At the same time, Korea already got a kill though, as well as, I mean, Mirana got an assist. So this is something that is very dangerous, as we have Darkseer pick up the Jakira once again. Here comes the Nature's Prophet sprouting up on the Darkseer. Still level 5 on the Faceless Void though. Is there gonna be something else? Vacuum on cooldown, he's gonna go for it. Doesn't get it, there's a salve, and Ace gonna be getting away. We'll have another surge in 1 second, should be fine. In the meantime, Puck picks up the Mirana in the mid lane. Again a kill for Puck. Let's just switch to net worth, because this one will show us better the state of the game. But again, bottom lane. Again Ace getting a kill, again not dying. He is forced back though. But he has got tranquil boots. He's just fine. I don't know. See, yeah. I'm not gonna actually say something about that. Never mind. I know. Never mind. But in the meantime, we have Mirana in mid lane still level 5. She now died once. She is definitely not having the better of her lane anymore. Even though Puck is still lower than her on net worth. But that's also because his bottle is in the courier. We'll see how this soon. Oh, actually, it might turn around soon because of why he's standing around here. Korean now getting back up on net worth, actually higher there. We're gonna see Faceless. Hey, seriously, would you stop killing off your lane? You're a long lane solo. You can't do that, Korea. There's gonna be a phase shift. Soul Catcher actually missed. And there is the orb. Is it going to be able? There's a disruption still. Arrow will still fly. He missed it also. No, it still hit. Looked like a miss. Wasn't really missed. He touches the Starstorm. Is there going to be more? He's still alive for now. They got the vision, but it's too low. And this is going to be a kill for Puck instead. Korea killing spree, and he wants to go for more. Can he do that? There's a Dream Coil. Mirana cannot leap away. Nice spaceship once more. Right click to go, and it's 7 HP left. Man fighting a Puck is not worth it, even though Puck still dies to the creeps. But it's 2 versus 1, and Korea got the experience for both of those kills, so getting out ahead still, as we have a bottom lane where more action is going to happen. Why am I not surprised to see Ace just hanging around here in the lane with 65 HP as if it's nothing? There goes the setup. They want to go for something. Can they find it? Sven here as well. They want to go for there's 3 heroes actually here. I'm not sure who they want to go for. It's 4 versus 3 though if they want to go, but one of those 4 is Ace, and Ace is very low on HP and actually still uses the Soul Ring. He of course has got Tranquil Boots, so will be able to heal himself up soon again. It might just be trying to dive the tower soon as the creep wave comes in. Coming in from the side as well. Ward being placed. They have vision. Tower gonna be arrested, like fight us, or we take your tower. Disruption is gonna come off. Distant. Soul Catcher as well. Here comes the God Strength. There is a Chronosphere up. No, there's not. It is on cooldown. Stun latching on Quix. That's gonna be the first one to go down. Ace picking up the kill. Of course, that price going down. Ace picking up the kill. Of course, double kill for him. Distant now can time walk away if he wants to. And he's gonna too, because he can't do anything else there. As Korea comes in level 8 now. He doesn't have a Dream Coil, he can't do anything, never mind. 4 versus 1, would be quite surprised if he can. But wow, this Darkseer is 6-0. Oh, Wisp TPing top, wants to go for something, picks up the Sven with him. But no, this is just his own teammate. And the Wisp will just leaving him here to farm while Wisp himself will go back towards the bottom lane wherever he came from. But yes, Ace, doing good. 6-0. He's got all the last hits and all the kills he was involved in, which is, by the way, he's been in 6 out of the 9 kills. And yeah, this middle lane for 3D Max did not work out. We have Korea, of course, like I said, he got more experience than 3D Max, and he was not forced away enough to be getting that experience difference going, and or to stop that experience difference from going. He's level 9 with Mirana level 7. That's a big difference. And Mirana being forced away now, and left alone as well, because Shadow Demon is no longer there, as we have got Wisp helping out Ace. We also have got Distant. He has got his Chronosphere up again, so might try to go for something soon, as we have also Zap Crash coming in. And Korea with a double damage shooting. He's TPing towards the bottom lane. Chronosphere. He's TPing right inside the Chronosphere. Wisp feathering himself away. Ace also. Ice Bat doesn't hit. We still have Wisp getting picked up by the puck right there is Ace. This time, or it will go down. Should go down. Yeah, we'll go down. Korea picking up the last hit. Double kill for Korea. If he would get away from that one, but they used €5 for that. I mean, it might seem worth it because they did pick up the Darkseer and the Wisp. They pick up a support in the long lane solo. In theory, that should really not be that big of a deal. But it is nice play. In the meantime, Steel Mirana took the time to free farm. Sven took the time to free farm. They might lose a tier 1 tower over it though, but it looks like they might be able to do some tower damage on the tower themselves. As Sven actually finished off his
fortified.
It's not gonna be a deny. Sven finished off his drums and maybe probably picks up the last on the tower. Will now TP towards the base. Fortification goes up. They still want to go for this. Froststrike's not pop for this though. He might want to do that soon, but the creeps come in again, and that will be the end of that pushing. As we have Ace still in danger here. Ice Bat locks him in, but they don't want to go on that one. It's too risky. They know they've been there before. They've been there before. We have still 3 max trying to take on the tower. Nobody coming to defend it just yet, as we have Korea coming in towards the middle lane and forces out a leap from Hester Joe because he doesn't want to get caught out again. And that's going to be the next tier 1 tower going down, this time on the other side. So the towers are even once more. Kills still in favor of 3D Max, but the last couple of kills have been going to FUBAR, so we will see them being, well, it's not as even as I thought it would be actually. I thought it would be more even than that. 3D Max still ahead. That's I guess what you get from pushing with a 5-man and taking a tower while the rest of your opponents is still farming happily inside their lanes. As we have got Ace in some trouble, TPing in. There will be a deny on the tower. Vacuum inside Darkseer. Well, can he do something here? Trying to. Runs into an Ice Bat. Doesn't hit though. Dream Coil goes up. He pops his mechanism, Chronosphere, and that's gonna be hitting on 2, and that's gonna be, oh, those spirits on Zapcrash still do so much damage. No kill just yet though. Ace will be teleported away by the Wisp there, Sven. Coming in, I think he ran in a bit too early. There's the disruption trying to save his life, but he will probably still die. He cannot throw out a stun anymore. He will go down to distant. And now it is Hawaii will be trying to back off. As, yeah, that was a nice save for the Wisp, by the way. As Hawaii will drop. They could, I mean, even they could have left him alone, and both Ace and Hayek would have been fine. But they went in and they died for it as well. In the meantime, looks like it will be actually 3D Max that gets something in return for that fight with the tier 1 tower, now being 1 tower ahead, even though they lost 2 heroes, including the Sven, which is of course not a very nice hero to lose. But hey, they got a tier 1 tower out of it, not that bad I guess. 1800 gold in the Faceless Void in the meantime. Have the gold grab dropping back and forth, 3k gold in favor. It's really not that much at this state of the game. Same thing goes for the experience. So fairly even at that, even though slightly in favor of 3D Max. Also, of course, because of the kills are in favor, and because of the towers is in favor, and because of the lanes that were in favor, apart from the middle lane. But they won top lane, of course, with the dual lane versus solo lane. No surprise there. And they actually won the bottom lane, something that in theory should not have happened. But this Ace, he was just acing. I know. He's got such an easy name to make that into pun. It fits. Wow, this is actually taking a lot of damage from these wolves. Crits hurts. Pops his tranquil boots, but still gets forced away. 2100 gold in his inventory, and a ward almost disappearing here for the Dire. They still see Faceless Void around here though. I mean, with this tower going down, he actually has a lot more space to farm than he had before, and he will make good use of that. As we still have Enigma farming in the jungle. He now has his mechanism complete. It's still later than the Darkseer's mechanism though. He's had it for a while already. 200 gold in his inventory as well. So Soul Ring has died once. Of course, he's got 4 assists, so he's been in 4 out of the 8 kills. Not doing that bad. But I think it's about time that he showed off his black hole maybe soonish, as we have got people grouping up in the mid lane. I say grouping up, actually not mid lane, it is going to be top lane. Ace and Hayek going towards the top lane. Not going to be able to find anybody though. Nature's Prophet just farming here happily. Has got himself a hand of Midas. Oh, they're TPing bottom. They want to go for this guy, but this guy already gone. They're trying to find him, and the TP out is faster, and that's... Oh, vacuum! Nice one! Ace playing it once more by himself. Now Wisp will be TPing out shortly, but he'll be happy to leave Ace here, knowing that he can get a kill. No more man on the face of void, the time lapse away, and here comes Hester Joe as well, and he will try to get the last in. That's a kill steal, Hester Joe. That's a kill steal. But yeah, that's Face's Void going down distant, not able to do anything about that. He was going down
Dyer's
regardless,
middle
but yeah.
tower is
In the meantime, though, Tier 1 tower gonna get rest here. It's 3 heroes here from FUBAR trying to take it down. We only have a YO defending, but yeah, there's gonna be more. Nature's Prophet also TPing in 4 heroes now. Now there comes more TP support. This is the Darkseer. Ice Path gonna lock him in. No, it's not. It's not a very high level Ice Path, I guess. No, level 2 only so far, and they actually save it. And Quick's vacuum inside. Will there be more? Is there gonna be more? He's taking a lot of damage. Mechanism being used. Demonic. Oh, Disruption saving his life. It will still be Enigma that dies though. That was the Demonic Purge doing its work. Zap Crash gonna get stunned off, and Gnocchi be getting away. Maran actually getting the last hit for that one as Korea goes down as well. Killing spree all of a sudden for Hasta Joe Rotten with his Yasha, and now they're gonna go for more. They have 5 heroes inside this middle lane. They just took down 3, and they want to take down a tier 2 tower as a reward for that one, as we have exclamation marks in the middle lane going off to make sure that well, the team FUBAR decides what they have done wrong, what they could have done better, I guess, because of course they lost that fight. They shouldn't have. They were outnumbering, but then 3D Max coming in from the side, and here comes. Oh, no, he doesn't come anywhere. He goes down. Oh, Chronosphere still goes up, but now he has to back off. He still goes for Hasajo, but he doesn't have anything, and he goes down. Darkseer picking up the last hit because he was fighting inside an Iron Shell. Oh, he should have backed out from that one. He should have so backed out from that one. I mean, the Face's Void is all nice and stuff, and he is, of course, considered one of the hardest carries in the game. But, you know, he's only considered that if he actually gets items. And right now, he doesn't have anything. Or at least, not anything to fight inside a Chronosphere. He fights, his hits are too slow. He doesn't have a Mask of Madness. And he just doesn't have enough damage to fight yet. He needs to farm. He just needs to farm, and is not able to do it yet. He's trying to get interrupted. He's continuously getting ganked, of course, as we have been seeing. So it's difficult for him to find farm, but it's also not the call for him to try and go. Oh, has to go finding Quick's Malefice there. Is there gonna be more Starstorm gonna go off before the next Malefice hits? It actually has to go the backstop. Both of them are backing off. Eidolon's doing too much damage, and if Quick's actually turned around for a black hole, that might have been the end of the Marana. If she continued chasing that Blink Dagger being purchased by Korea. And finally, he's been doing... I mean, we saw him doing really well in the mid lane earlier on. But afterwards, he was not able to help out his team enough, or at least he... I mean, it's very difficult to help out his team in the sense that they are. He's doing fine, but as a solo puck, there's only so much you can do right now. He is, of course, responsible for... Well, he's been in 7 out of the 8 kills. Need I say more? Need I say more? In the meantime, mid lane is going to be some action. We actually have Face's Void trying to farm in this mid lane, being supported by both the Jakiro as well as the Enigma, just making sure that he can get some farms. He's going to continue to go inside that jungle. His commit's complete, so we'll be able to get some more farm there, as we have got an arrow flying, not hitting anything, not seeing anything, and yeah, Shadow Demon will be placing more wards to counter wards. The ward that just got placed here, that is just painful. Map control going the way of 3D Max, just massively. We might see Roshan attempt right here. The double damage with Marana helping out, of course. She also picked up a Minthrow Hammer, so I'm kind of hoping to see a Maelstrom. We'll see though, because Maelstroms are fun. Maelstroms are good. And we have Jakiro, of course, a warding person, but I mean, his wards are getting counter-warded and stuff. He only has 1 active ward up on the map. This is this counter-ward right here. As we have puck farming on the bottom lane. They're a bit behind, and we see it back in their play. They're trying to be very safe. They're trying to find farm, and right now Face's Void should be the one who should be careful. But it looks like they're going to be going towards the mid lane, apart from the Marana, actually. Marana was going solo bottom. If she can get an arrow off, she's trying, but it will not be heading anymore. And we have Face's Void. He has a Chronosphere. He doesn't want to risk it. Level 10 versus level 11. Too risky there. And that's going to be the rest of 3D Max coming in to help out. We see the arrow being pointed on the map. Well, it's not really an arrow, more of a line, actually. But they are going to go for the tier 2 tower here by the looks of it. And of course, that's going to be the first tier 2 tower to go down. They might trade it though for their own tier 1, which for the Radiant side would not be an all too bad trade, because they need that gold. They need that gold that they get from the towers, because their supports otherwise just don't have anything. Yes, they might be giving a gold away to their opponents, but hey, their opponents are ahead anyway, so might just try to get something out of it, right? As an arrow hits a creep slowing it down slightly, but that's going to be the tower going down. Marana picking up the last hit though. Marana's ultimate being used as the Wisp TP goes off and they go top. Ooh, top. Ooh, Korea. Nice. They know he's there.
Dire's top tower.
Oh, they eat a 3 stuns. Korea, you're dead. One more hit. Bam. It is Noya that picks up the kill. That was Wisp, by the way, TPing back bottom by himself, because of course he was gonna leave his companion there to make sure that they was. Ooh, arrow hits 0. There's the leap, there's the Star Storm coming up on 2. Here comes the Wisp as well, and that's gonna be a kill. It is actually Hayek that picks up the kill. New mouse, but I guess that's because why it took him so long to pick that up. Hayek still taking a lot of damage here. TP out, actually, from the Nature's Prophet. He is had it there. He doesn't want to be there anymore. But yeah, that is. Of course, we saw it taking a long time before Noya was able to eat his tree there. He, of course, had the Quelling Blade. And that's why he says new mouse, because it took him so long to eat that. So, that's why. Anyway. Another kill being done, of course, by FUBAR. It was Jakiro that just went down by a well-placed arrow. As we have got 3D Max. Counter-warding, map control is the word. We do have some wards up for the Radiant right now, though. It is actually, oh, Marana is very low here. Nature's Prophet could actually try to TP in and trade this. And they know it, they have a ward. Nature's Prophet ultimate, now he knows. Marana, you have a leap ready, you know that it's there. They see him walking. And it's actually, he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. Leap away, Marana safe. The courier? Courier? Hello, sweet. 1 hit, 2 hit. Oh! He's not getting it! The tree! Tree MVP! In the meantime though, sorry, I'm missing kills. Jakiro actually went down. Yeah, that's this combination. There's nothing really Jakiro can do against that, to be fair. That's just too much damage coming out. We've got Nature's Prophet. I mean, Nature's Prophet, he's having such a hard time. Normally you see him as a sort of a semi-carry, but that Hand of Midas that he has is basically the biggest item in his inventory, and we see his net worth being very low there as well. He's
Radiant's top tower is
basically not that much. He's gonna be landing a strike upon Sven, but what's the good that gonna do? Nothing at all. As Ace is being spotted out. Tower still standing for now. Ace who got himself a Sheever's guard. You also have well, you have actually 4 heroes around here for FUBAR. They really want to defend this tier 2. They really want to get Ace. There's a Dream Call. Marana's ultimate being used. Chronosphere might be used. There is a Tether though. And that's going to be Chronosphere locking into Ace. He is the one that drops by distance first. Hayek is going to be second. No chance of survival. Zap Crash picks up the kill. Korea still going to be getting a arrow in the face. And Marana he just has to just backs away knowing that he couldn't do anything anymore there. Nice pickups by FUBAR and needed pickups as well. Let's see if they can get something in return, because of course they really want to get some more towers down. The last tier 1 tower standing on the map going to be their goal, and I do think they can be getting that, as Marana cannot do that much anymore. Trying to get in the Naya, not able to do so. Hawaii now backing off as well, and that's going to be 5 heroes backing off, knowing that they did what they wanted. They got the kill, they got the tower. And they're gonna just continue farming, and that's of course. I mean, I have said this is basically the hardest carry in the game. So the longer this game goes on, the more in favor it will be for FUBAR. At the same time, I mean, they kind of got 2 carries, 2 semi-carries up on 3D Max with Sven as well as Marana, and maybe you can even count the Darkseer in this game because he's been playing such an amazing game. But it is oh, it is Quicks that might be in some trouble. Can they get it? God strength is up. They need a stun. They need a stun. Where's the arrow? Arrow! Gotta be dodged, but the sun is still there. Ice Bath hitting. They can't reach him with Black Hole, and they TP out. He couldn't. He couldn't interrupt the Tether anymore. A leap away from SHO. Roden will keep him alive as well, but Anise Enigma goes down. Nice Black Hole. They might not be getting any kills from that one, but I would say it's nice anyway. Otherwise, probably would have been Enigma going down regardless. But yeah, nice vacuum, Sheever's guard, Iron Shells, look at that. 2 heroes, 2 versus 1, and there's the 2 back off. That's the state of the game right there. As a 4 staff is being built up by Korea on this puck. I think Nature's Prophet, I mean, is this going to be a 4 staff, or is it still going to be a, oh, Face's Void goes down. That's, what was he doing here by himself? He should not have been there. It's that simple. He did have a Chronosphere, wasn't able to use it probably because of the massive amount of disable that were on there. He did finish off his Maelstrom, by the way, of course, the item that we already saw. And we have got Marana. She didn't went for a Maelstrom, and she went for a Desolator, but I'm still happy because Face's Void got a Maelstrom, so we still have Lightning in the game. 3 heroes for the middle lane. Oh, arrow. Nope, not gonna hit. 3 heroes for FUBAR. 3 heroes also for 3D Max. Gonna be doing some more damage up on the tower if they can. He's just gonna throw out the last hit if he can.
Radiant's middle
Rana as well.
tower is under attack.
He can tank this up. He's not too. He just doesn't want to stand there because that's a bit too close. But he's okay with tanking it up. Mechanism being used, fortification as well. In the meantime, tier 2 tower top also being pressured down. And there's no defense incoming just yet. Vacuum will clear out some of the preempts. That's the tower going down. Mirana picking it up. Tower going down to the top lane as well. Noya picking that one up actually. And FUBAR, I mean, all they can do is wait and defend. They don't have a black hole anymore. And they kind of need it if they want to fight without their Faceless Void. And they kind of need to fight without their Faceless Void because Faceless Void should be still farming. Of course, Faceless Void Chronosphere is still very powerful. And I mean, if they get the perfect combination of Chronosphere, Necropire, Orb going through there as well as a Nature's Prophet Ultimate, that's a lot of AoE damage going through. But they need to get that perfect combination going, and that will mean that 3D Max will need to let themselves get caught out of position. And so far, they haven't really done that just yet. I mean, yes, there's been pickoffs, but not teamfight-wise. BKB quit up on Sven, who basically doesn't have a Mask of Mat. That's something that you normally see, but that's because of that Chronosphere and the black hole. I mean, there's two things that can just lock down someone who has a BKB, and you know, if you're locked down, even if your BKB is active and you get your Mask of Mana there, you're so susceptible to damage. That's just too painful. So that's gonna be the reason why we don't see Mask of Mana yet. He might still pick it up if he thinks he's ahead enough, perhaps. And he is ahead, not by as much as you might think. It is still below the 10k, but it is still ahead, definitely in gold for 3D Max. And experience as well as in gold. Same kind of thing as experience as we have Mirana's ultimate being used. Ace locked inside an ice path, but it's gonna be staying alive. Vacuum in there. There comes the Wisp as well. Darkseer Wall coming out as the Enigma already goes down to the Shadow Demon on the back. We still have Zephyr trying to get away. Surge up on the Sven. 4-star forward. Ice path locking. No, not locking in. 1 hit. 2 hit. That's 2 kills. Noya. He wants to go for more. Sweet. Now gonna be the next one. Done. 1 hit. 2 hit. Bam. You're dead. Triple kill and already 4 dead on the side. Oh, where's the last one? Where's Puck? There's Puck. He will be coming back. Ultra kill! Noya. On the side of FUBAR that was. I didn't really finish my sentence, but this is a Sven that is pretty big. And I mean, there wasn't no Chronosphere because it was on cooldown. There was no black hole because Enigma got killed off as the first one. And that's gonna be a tier 3 tower going down, and probably barracks as well. As 3D Max just making sure that that team fight is in their hands, even if it isn't. Vacuum, stun, Zap Crash, already dead before Noya is even there. Mirana picking up the last hit. Mirana, who got 33 gold. And there goes one set of barracks in the mid lane going down. In the meantime, Nature's Prophet trying to split push slightly as we have got Vacuum. Nope. He was there. He's not able to get. He had the Vacuum on cooldown. That's why. But at least he is able to stop down and push in. The GG is actually being called. 3D Max. Victorious. Well, that's a bit of an anticlimax. But it's gonna be FUBAR that is calling the GG, so that will be 3D Max taking 3 points in their in the ladder, and therefore rising up. Actually, they're doing quite nice on the rankings. They're actually fairly high up there. 3D Max is 5th. Sorry, was 5th. Is now 4th on the rankings, together with Na'Vi, Mouse Sports, and We As Asian. Of course, they have played 8 matches after tonight, and that is most matches of everybody. I mean, Na'Vi and Mouse Sports, the one that are on top 2, have played 6 matches each, and We As Asian has played 7. So that's going to be, of course, the difference there. But 3D Max doing quite nicely, regardless. As my name is Sheever, I'm a Ghost of Gamers caster. I might be able to cast some Ghost League after this one, so stay tuned for those, as I will be keeping you informed if I can indeed do that. Be right back with hopefully more Dota 2, and if I can't find a cast, then I will be streaming some gameplay, probably. Anyway, be right back. Oh, if you want to support me, you can subscribe to my YouTube and all that stuff. Basically, YouTube is the most important thing, though. YouTube.com/SheeverGaming, but I also use the SheeverGaming tag on Twitter as well as on Facebook. Anyway, be right back. Stay tuned.